check in real quick. Me and my buddy packed up, trying to get out a little early so we can make it over to some lakes, try to do some fishing. But while I'm all packed up, he's all packed up. Everybody's putting out the fire right now. You're supposed to. Yeah, this is our view. It's a little overcast right now, but it's perfect. It's like perfect weather for camping. We got this beautiful little canyon right next to us with a river going by, or a stream. You can kind of hear it. But I was able to get some drone video. It worked out pretty good this morning. Drink my cup of coffee real quick and start heading back into town, I think. And we're gonna head back down to 395, cut up, and check out Lake Sabrina. Sabrina, and see if we can catch some fish maybe. This is beautiful. This is Bishop area. I'll turn the camera around for you. See the whole mountain range on the other side. Beautiful, looks like pine trees or redwoods right across the way right there. Look at this. This is nuts. And then when you turn around, you always got to turn around. And look at this. I don't know if you can hear the birds. Beautiful birds. Yeah. So we're gonna finish packing up and get on the road. I'll do some more video on the road so you can see this area a little better, because I came in when it was dark, so I didn't get any good video. But I'll check back in later. Thanks.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket, in plain sight, all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches. Time to let go. So come what may.
Yeah, right here's where that Jeep was. Oh, really? There it was.
Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old lives. My crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart right now. I'm bleeding, an easy kill, gonna leave it all behind. I think it's time for me to go, burn all
we made it out of camp and we're heading down back into Bishop. I want to buy some more oil. I went through some oil on my trip in here, so I want to make sure I have some extra oil on me. I have 2 quarts. I just want to get maybe 2 more just in case. This old truck is eating some oil up. Anyway, we're heading back into Bishop from the Buttermilk Road. I don't know if you can tell by the video, but there's a reason why they call it buttermilk. Something to do in the past, way back in the day when the miners were working. They used to go to a camp or something that had milk, and because this road was so bumpy, it would turn into buttermilk. So they'd have them like glass of buttermilk after work. So I guess, for what I understand, that's why they call it Buttermilk Road. And it gets pretty buttermilky toward the top where I was at last night. But anyway, just want to check out in with you real quick. I got some cool drone video. Hopefully it turned out okay on my way down. I just want to use 1 battery because I want 1 full battery when we get into the next area where we're going to go and do some fishing. So anyway, it's really nice up here. I like it. For sure I'll be back. But I'll check in with you later. Thanks. mountains. Can't beat it. Alright, I'm gonna go back down to my truck. Check in with you then. Little baby ones, like. Closed down here if it was closed up there, you know. Alright, so I'm at this campground. I don't remember what it's called right now, but the ranger came by. I was able to move my camping spot a little bit closer to the stream, and they said you can fish. There's fish in the stream. It's kind of small, but I don't really care. I'm gonna try to fish a little bit anyway. So yeah, it's like a perfect spot to bring a chair, just relax. Yep, I'm gonna eat my lunch and then I'm gonna come over here with the chair. It's literally 1 minute away from my camping spot. So, alright, I just wanted to check in. I'm gonna go eat lunch and then come back to this little stream. Check back in with you. Sorry, I'm smiling. I'm checking in. I ate my lunch, had me a bagel with ham and cheese, like I'm sure you've seen. And then I'm just over here by the stream. I don't see any fish, but I don't care. I just wanna cast a little bit. Very small area. But I'll take what I can get, and it's absolutely beautiful right now. So I will show you what I'm working with. This is where I'm at. I think right in that area there might be fish, but I doubt I'll catch them anyway. Alright, I gotta get my fishing line set up. I broke it, so I gotta start over. Just sit here and be happy. I mean, I am happy, so anyway, I'll get back to you. Oh shit. This is so cool. This is... Oh, the sun's going away. I don't have a weight on this. So I want my lure to kind of try to float downwards a little bit so it doesn't get stuck on a rock. Seems to be working. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not saying it will work. There's no weight on it, so it's hard to... I kind of got to get it in a current and then let it, the current take it away. So like this. There we go. Yep. That's exactly where I want it to go. There we go. That's the first time I'd be able to get it way over there. Go. Yep. It's going where I want it to go. Perfect. Come on, do it again. So I'm learning the current. I'm learning the currents and how they work on the bobber and the lure and everything, so that's cool. All right, I'm pretty excited. This is pretty cool. More dark clouds coming, so I assume it's gonna rain pretty soon. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'll check back in with you in a couple minutes. Or 30, I don't know. I'm having a good time. I'll get back to you. Check in with you real quick. I was at a campground and it wasn't a bad campground. I just wasn't feeling it, so I came back down to Buttermilk Road and I'm going to try to find a spot to camp. I would like the spot that I was at yesterday with my buddy, if it's still open, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna head up there right now. Again, another beautiful day. Glad I got to go up and see Sabrina Lake. It was beautiful, and I got to fish a little bit at this other campground. About 3.5 hours away from home. I thought about heading back and just camping somewhere along the way so my morning drive wasn't so bad. But I don't know, it'll be fine. It's an easy drive back either way. But let's go see what we can find here in Buttermilk, the Buttermilk Road. Hopefully I'll find a good spot. am trying to cook my dinner. Just started the baked potato, I don't know, 15-20 minutes ago. And it's getting a little windy, a little cloudy. It's definitely rain back there, but I think it's going that way. And then there's definitely some rain out here. And then right before that, these clouds, you can see the top of this mountain. It's snow-capped. It's beautiful. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but the faraway mountains on the other side of Owens Valley. I mean, these mountains are awesome too. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm afraid it's gonna start raining soon, so I'm gonna start just moving some stuff around to try to keep it dry, because it calls for like spotty showers. And there's a couple things like the wood I just don't want to get too wet. Hoping to have a fire all night. It's getting a little chilly, but not too crazy. For some reason, Big Bear was a lot colder, but man, this whole valley right here, look at that. That's definitely raining out there. And the wind's blowing this way, so whatever's on the other side of this canyon, and it looks like rain, is coming this way. Apparently, you never know in the mountains, right? I'm so glad I moved. I was over at that campsite and there's like people like right there next to me across the road, but I look over and there's like 3 people just sitting there just looking at me. I was like, okay. So we in the camper so they wouldn't see me, and I want to spend the night in the camper. I want to be out here next to a fire, cooking some food. I'm excited for my steak and my potato. No beans tonight. I'm not terribly hungry, so I had to have a late lunch. But this is awesome. I'll get some more video for you guys. This is Buttermilk Road. Kind of near this, you know, if you see this mountain, you stay close to this mountain as much as you can. Again, I'm going to try to figure out ways to add in my route or a location so you can see where I was at. There's no gatekeeping here. I only have a very small following base, so it's not like there's a million people that are going to come up here and destroy the area. Just a couple of you cool guys that decided to follow me. I'm going to try to give you more value for your time watching my videos, so I'm trying to figure out ways to add graphic maps and all the cool stuff and add links. I love these tall trees. They're not too tall because they're in the canyon, but look at those tall trees. I love tall trees. And it's kind of cool that they're tall, but they're level with me because they're in the canyon. But that's a pretty big tree right here. I love how I could hear the river. This was so cool last night listening to the river when I fell asleep. Got more than enough firewood, so I'm gonna try to have a nice fire tonight. Hopefully the rain doesn't put it out. Oh, that just looks like rain right there coming this way. All right, I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Get ready for the rain in case it comes. Thank you, I'll get back to you. Checking in, this is awesome. I mean, I'm stuck inside for a little bit. It's supposed to rain for maybe another 15 to 30 minutes. And then there's a big break. And then it's supposed to rain right before sunset. Slowing down right now, but it is 5:43 p.m. Saturday. It was raining pretty good, and then it let up, and then it's raining more, and then now it's letting up again. I don't know if you could hear it, but I get to just sit here and chill and watch. Damn, what show is this? I just thought of it. It's Alone. That's where the people have to go and survive on their own in like a little group. I'm not doing that, but it's pretty cool sitting here watching that. I'm sitting here, my heater kicks on. my baked potato. The fire's still going outside. I just checked, so luckily it's good. But oh, I hear the wind coming. Oh, more rain. I love it. I love inclement weather. It's, you know, maybe because I'm in a pop-up camper, I'm not in a tent. It's pretty cool. I just come in, I take my shoes off. I got my chairs. There's enough room for one chair in here. And I'm tired. And I just pop my head out the window and just smells like rain. It's cold, but it's not too cold. And I'm watching my movie here, or my show. And it's pretty cool.
Teammates, let me just throw this out there. We got one person on our team that's probably
It's raining outside. I don't know if this will.
Last night probably got to them a little bit. Obviously that's not true, but all I wanted to do was just plan.
And then out there is my. Let's see if you can see it. See, there's still, luckily, it's not focusing out there, but my fire's still going pretty decent. My baked potato's still cooking for a little while at least. I just love this. I love this. This is awesome. I'm gonna watch my show, relax. Hopefully the fire goes for a little bit longer. Hopefully the rain lets up a little bit for a while so I can go out and cook my steak. Got my steak out here, just getting down to room temperature. It's almost there. I got about another 30 minutes for my baked potato. I like to let it bake like that for about an hour and a half. Yeah, I'm happy. So, just wanted to check in with you real quick. I'm gonna watch my TV show. Hopefully wait for the rain to let up in a little bit. Just enjoying myself. I'm pretty excited. I don't know why. So I'll get back with you in a little bit. Hopefully we'll go back outside and get some more video. I want to get some more drone video tonight, hopefully before the sun goes all the way down. My truck is really leaning at a slant. I'll check in with you in a little bit. I just want to let you know what's going on. Thanks.
Concept came from some documentary. We could definitely get to those crab pots.
30 meters downstream.
Yeah, it's starting to blow too. We should probably hurry it up. Wait more animals. What do we do there? So I was originally going to man the raft before we got out to the water.
This is like, I mean,
Watching that river, it was a
let me
real
try the
anxious feeling.
first bite of
because
steak.
We had this makeshift inner tube made out of alder, lashed
Yeah.
together thing
Yep.
that is supposed to navigate this wild current. Can you press down on it real quick?
It floats with me on it. When he stood on it,
Dude,
it's not gonna.
it's not going to happen with you. This is all seriously scary. So I was not feeling confident with Angie's ability. So you want to do this?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
I'm 100% confident.
Look at me. Hey, if you go out there, you can't. not make it. Yeah, you gotta make it.
I know. I would let you know if I can't do something.
I have a really strong background in swimming, and I am very cold tolerant.
Dude, I weigh less. It's going to float more. It's going to get me out of the water more than you guys. I'm very good on the water.
I'm hesitant. I think Seth's the best shot. I don't think that Angie can make this.
Why do you think that?
The lightest person on the raft may not have the physical strength to steer the thing. It steers like a pig.